Hello everyone, Happy here. We're jumping into Palworld again today, having a wonderful time with this game. I did a few things off stream. Technically I tried to do them on stream, but my recording didn't work. But we'll talk about it real quick as we go through. So you might notice the structure in the back left corner of my base, the classic house, is now gone. I did remove it. Ooh, it looks like I forgot to move the weapons workbench. I shifted our base down. We're a little bit scrunched up still as we're trying to relocate everything. But I wanted to make sure I had space to let my guys mine the iron deposits. I also removed the logging and stone buildings from this area as I've been truly focused on just getting the iron here. Um, it looks a little bit like a cluster. I did go over it in my last explanation, but we'll go over it quickly. So my goal right now is just to farm as much iron as I can, or ore as I can passively. So I get the ore, put it in here. I already have 821 as my guys are just gathering it constantly from going in this area and trying to make as many ingots as I can. Um, it looks like with what I'm trying to do in game, oops, let's grab what I can. Um, that truly the ore is the thing that's going to limit me going forward. I was looking at how to craft better weapons, better saddles, and everything like that, and polymers and everything going forward in the tech tree here. And I don't have enough iron, so that is the goal. We're going to truly focus on everything. Like even the hyperspheres I need to create don't need wood anymore. They need cement and other thing, or no, need stone anymore. They need cement. And then if I go over here, like most things no longer need stone. Um, they just need all the ingots. So I'm trying to get all that done, trying to get everything going. That way we can hopefully get ourselves into a great place to move forward in the game. Today, though, is a rather exciting day. Today we're going to go around and we're going to fight as many of these bosses as I can fit into this episode to try to level up, get ourselves going. Um, I want to go over the map a bit because I did explore a bit in my last episode. So I flew up to the mountain, saw a bit of a lava area, went over, found this ruined fortress city, which was pretty cool. Um, I really liked a lot of the things there, but I'll definitely bring you guys over to it to see it again. I found a new sanctuary. The things on the sanctuary were a ridiculous high level, I think like mid 40s, so I couldn't do anything around over there. I also explored northern towards the sand dunes. I found some new pals, which I will show you right away, because I ended up capturing one of them, and then we can go over what I saw using the pal deck as well. So I ended up capturing this guy, who's just a little electric wolf guy. He is very cute. Why can I fit them? There we go. They are very, very cute. I like them a lot. The area over there was also very high. Oh, I just lost on the ground for a second. Um, let's see. Did I catch anything else that you would have all missed? We'll sort by the level because that would be the quickest way. I think we've seen the Blaze Hell knock. I caught this guy in the fire zone. Super cool looking fire panther, who is now off to go crush some trees. But so I want to talk about quickly why I relocated this, just so we can get going. So I moved the PAL box down below. The pals have the same idea. They still, all the enemies from the raids still try to come through this direction. The wall still shifts them down here, and that's perfectly good for us. But you might notice that my pals are mining the iron now and dropping all the stuff on the ground. That then allows my transport pals, who sometimes grab some wood instead, but they will slowly but surely grab all this ore and put them into my large chests up top and get everything into one organized area. I do have a few of these furnaces over here. I'll explain why. So with the grappling hook in your hand, say I fill up my furnace. So say I go over here, and you know what? We'll just start crafting 500 of this because no reason not to get it going. And let's say I pick all of it, I get too much weight. I can then shoot myself over and open the box and store things inside just like that to keep it really simple. One thing to be aware of, do not try to grapple yourself up the walls. So every time I've done this, I get to the wall and you get stuck. Your climbing animation won't happen when you're encumbered, so you're just stuck on the wall. You have to drop all your loot, and it becomes a pain trying to grab everything down below. But in this episode, we are going to go fight some bosses. So let's grab ourselves some powerful pals, and we'll go from there. So we're going to grab, we'll sort by level. We want things that are our own area, and then we want things with high attack. So I hadn't been paying a lot of attention to pal stats. I just kind of went with levels being good. But here's a great example. So I have a level 32 Wixen up top here, and down below I have another Wixen. This Wixen has a bunch more damage when it comes to it, 400 to 364, and I really need to focus on getting more powerful pals to help fight bosses and not just crushing through them myself. So, but we are going to grab what we can here to get ourselves going. I do want some leaf pals, and let's see, give a bit more defense, we'll take you, and just in case, we'll take an electricity pal. Okay, so we're going right to it. We're gonna go fight a bunch of enemies. I don't have a bunch of spheres to catch them. Oh wait, might have made a mistake here. Let's just craft a few spheres. Here we go. Do we just go all out and just get a gazillion spheres? How close am I to the next level of spheres? So I know I'm not that far off. I'm only 2 levels. But I have no carbon fiber and no refined ingots. So you know what? We are. We're going to go huge. We're going to start crafting a bunch of these. Let's throw this guy down. So we're going to quickly craft a few of these up. This episode, like I said, we're going to go out. We're going to try to fight and capture a bunch of the bosses. Get ourselves to a higher level. I want to get ourselves, maybe not this episode, but hopefully soon, into the 40s. I want to progress a bit further into the game. I want to start capturing all these pals, kind of exploring the late game. I have talked to a few other YouTubers about creating a multiplayer series, so I kind of want to get a good hang of things and really kind of explore the world and truly understand the game before jumping into that session, and get myself prepared for all of that. And I'm going to try to take everyone here through the learning process of how we capture good pals, where we can find the good pals, better base locations. Like, I like this one a lot more than my starter base, and truly I really wish I started here way earlier in the game to get all that iron ore and things like that. Now obviously that is hindsight looking back. I did not even know about this location. We found it actually going around, if we remember correctly, we found it trying to actually go look over here for bases to build out in this large area when we were just flying our way through. Looking at over here, thinking that that could be a really good spot. We just kind of stumbled along to it. So this game does have amazing locations that are just kind of tucked away and hidden. So just the idea of trying to find a new place and exploring it, and finding areas that might have a lot of sulfur or ways to get, I don't know, those new refined materials and things like that. If we can find a base that has more than one resource at a time, there are so many options to things that we could use to improve our gameplay, improve our overall area, and then honestly, trying to make a more aesthetically pleasing base than what I have currently. The hodgepodge of everything kind of pushed into a corner just to get the crafting stuff down, I don't particularly love. I was afraid of blocking the respawns, but I can definitely reorganize this area, and I plan to... Ooh. Oh, we must have run out of electricity. We did. Can I... I've never watched them actually charge it. Interesting. So if he's charging, can I go back to crafting? Whoops. I can. Huh. I didn't think it'd be that hard to charge. That's pretty interesting. So I actually had never, like, I obviously had pals with things to charge them before. We were just working on this. But I had actually never taken into account that if this thing comes uncharged, the stuff doesn't work. But also the fact that it does take so long to charge. I thought it actually much quicker to kind of go through and just, like, this guy has, I believe, level 2 electricity. So I thought I would just kind of jump to it. The other big thing I've been looking at is food related in the game of... Oh, one second. We'll just run over here. We'll just sleep real quick. Let that guy keep going. is, do certain foods that you're farming actually help the pals? For example, I am spending a lot of effort to grow tomatoes and wheat because they technically are better and things like that. But is it more beneficial just to have berries? Because if I go over here, I have a few berry farms just around the base, which clearly could be helpful because I do have a bunch of them. But they harvest so much faster, and I have like 700 berries, and I only have a few hundred of the others. Obviously, I want to have a big surplus of food, but I am curious that if it doesn't truly help us more um, to get us where we're looking for. So let's see, this guy is done with his stuff. Can we get everyone working here? Yeah, so like even there, they're all stuck and struggling to get through this crafting area just because it's all just pushed together. So let's grab these real fast. We'll create, let's say 5 more, 6 more. Um, and we'll get right to going out to those bosses. Um, let's see. While he's crafting, I do want to talk about other things while we're going through. So my plan is to go through the lowest levels to the highest levels. So I'm going to go first for this Fangolo, then we'll go over to the water branch area that defeated me in the previous episode. Probably swing down to the Univolt. Um, then we'll go up to the cool little dragon guys, because I do love how they look. Then after Elizabeth, I don't know what level I'll be after that, but we're going to try to go and fly through a bunch of these this episode. Try to take out these battles, give everyone a look at what they go for. I did find a Blazemut, which is level 49. I did not try to fight it. I ran away from it. I was just exploring a cave. The other thing I plan on doing, if I have time this episode, if we do defeat a bunch of these monsters in Alpha Pals, is to go out and explore a cave. Try to get ourselves into an area that we haven't gone in yet. See if we can find some new pals that are locked in those cave sections. And I'll probably even open a few of the eggs today. I want to keep that going. I don't know what I can get there. We do get good experience for opening them. But we're getting to an area where we're finally about to have enough spheres so I feel comfortable to go out exploring. So let's just grab these. That will give me a total of 45. That should be plenty for what we're planning on doing. So let's just quickly open up an egg here. And honestly, we'll open this up. We'll teleport back to our old base because I think I have eggs there as well. A Grintail. That's very cool. Let's put another egg up top here. That's not how I teleport. So we'll leave them to crafting for a second. I'm going to go check out my other base. But yeah, so if you look here, this is the main reason why this base is here. It's just they're just going out and gathering all the ore. It's so helpful just to have the ore automated. So let's go here. Let's go to our original base. I do love this base though in this area. I have to say, I think it's a lot prettier. Oh gosh, we're just inside all of the pals. I do think it's a lot prettier, and honestly, it's quite nostalgic, just the classic starting place. But I love this beginning area and how it looks. I do wish there was a way, or if I had to replan my base out from before, I would take that pal box, and I'd put it way over here, off to this side, to allow the building area to still be over there, but also encompass a bit of this, because it'd be fun to have all the pal things on one side, and then maybe my player housing over here. And I'm not sure if you can build over water or not, but it could be a fun area to do like a over the water farm, like a little dock system. But I do want to open these eggs, see if we got anything new here. So let's see, we'll start with this electric egg. Do we get a new pal? Another jolt hog. We still get, so if you look there, we still get thousands of experience for opening these. So honestly, collecting small eggs and then using them could be very helpful. Oh, a fire Kepsi. Got one of those a few episodes ago. Let's see here what we got here. We have another scorched egg. Come on, let's get something really cool. Maybe another Lespunk. Very cool. We got the Swift Key word. But yeah, so the other big thing is, so while my other base doesn't have any stone, this one does, and I also have what seems to be thousands of berries. So I've been using this as a supply point for my other section. So if I go back over to this base, I now have thousands of cooked berries that I can then immediately take into this area Oh, everyone seems to be loading in. Don't worry, they'll all start moving in a second. Once again, this game is in early access, so then I can immediately put down thousands of berries in the area, and if I wanted to, I could grab stone and all those other materials to bring it over for helping me craft what I need to in this section. Um, let's see, did they craft any more while I was away? There's 3, that's fine. Okay, so let's get ourselves to our Vanworm. And that's not how we teleport. I'm so used to having the PAL box over there. But let's fast travel our way towards the section to try to fight this Fangalope. Okay, here we are. So we have a Fangalope on the far side over here. Let's... Oh, hello, buddy. Hi. We will try to go capture that. Let's see. I do think these guys are so cute. Just the little T-Rex guys. They do have a technology later on where you can get rockets for them that I looked at, which will definitely be very goofy. Like, I am curious. So there's a bunch of iron over here too. Well, like, look, I just flew up to this area. I think I might have spotted this in a previous episode where there's the base over here. I talked about wishing that I had a base here. Oh, well, we can definitely free this little buddy, as is our standard plan. Gotta free our little friends. Fight some Syndicate thugs. I just missed. A little embarrassing. Let this guy defeat the thugs over here. Level 13 Lamble just out over there fighting. Grab this Tansy. Actually, you know what? I'll let you guys see our Blaze Howl in action. So he has this AoE fire attack, and then this rather crazy over-the-top strike. But like, I'm so curious about living in areas close to this. Like, if I built, I don't think I can actually build a base here because I'm too close to previous structures, what it usually says. But if I built a base and I was close to this area, I could farm spheres by defeating these guys and farm XP from defeating them with my pals. Because the Syndicate thugs at this level are such low threat to me. So yeah. Let's see. The Fangalope is supposedly right over here. Let's see if we can find it. I'm supposedly on top of it. So it must be a wandering pal. Let's see. That's a weird looking rock. Are you stone? This is coal. Okay. So we found coal. I've never found coal before. We're gonna grab as much as we can. I don't know what I need coal for yet. But we're gonna have it. So let's grab this coal real fast. Oh, you can make a lot of coal for rock. I wonder if it's like sulfur where it's like you need some of it but not a lot of it. I am curious. But where is a Fangalope? Is it? Oh, I wonder if, what? You don't think it's down a cave, do you? I wish there was a quicker way to descend. Falls mineshaft. Fangalope, are you in here? Oh. There is a cave. Let's pull this guy back. So this guy's a bit of a lower level, so oh, that's my grappling hook. My grappling hook looks like a handgun on my back, but I don't have a handgun. So I should probably have a crossbow. That's kind of funny. I never noticed that before. I was like, wait, what? I know I wanted to craft one. Okay, so let's see. First of all, this person's so cute. Oh, there's a bunch of iron in here. And a wooden log. Okay. How much damage do I do? Not as much as I wanted to. Okay, let's use electric type, because I don't know what type this is, but I'm assuming it's water. It looks like I was wrong. It seems to be electric. So let's just use our Blaze Howl. We just did a bunch of damage. Oh, and just took a bunch of damage. Maybe this was a mistake. Hey buddy, how much damage do you do? Okay. Nice. The classic, the burn is still so strong, I think. Get him, Blaze Howl. Come on. Oh! Dodged it. Huge. Nice. Oh, I'm going to call you back as we've heard it a good amount. Okay. Well, let's play some defense here. Keep my distance. Oh, didn't do that well. Dodge that. Reload. I am excited to get a gun that's not a musket, so I don't have to reload all the time. Whoa, what is this? Let's just cut through that. Oh my gosh, we missed. Okay, new plan. Crossbow. We'll go one more shot. Okay, perfect. Oops. So let's see if we can capture this thing at a 30% chance. That's pretty good. Come on, new pal, new pal. Yes! Let's take a look at the pal deck here. So there might be some new pals you see on the pal deck here. I will go over them if we scroll by them. So I did spot some when I was out exploring that you would all not know about. So we'll start with this one. On that new nature reserve, I did find a purple one of these guys. It's interesting, the ones with knock have like a lot of purple colors in them. I'm assuming it's because they're nocturnal, but I'm not quite sure. Let's see here. If I scroll past any others, where? So we did find this guy in the lightning area. I'm pretty sure we saw them in a previous episode, though. Let's see here. He's in the desert. I said the lightning area. He's in the desert. One of the first ones we saw. We saw the Blaze Howl a while ago. That's the boss we're looking to fight after this one. And Fangalope. Okay. So, a Fangalope. In ages past, its beautiful visage was a common sight in paintings. As time passed, its beautiful pelt and antlers were often seen in works of art. That's a little bit sad. It has lumbering 2, leather, horn 1, can be ridden and can double jump while being ridden. It has a decent amount of food. Let's see. Habitat. It looks like it lives along the coast, which is funny. I hadn't seen it over there. But it looks like it's there nocturnal and during the day. So, we'll go and immediately start getting to the next area to go grab some new pals. So we're going to go underneath. We're going to go fight the Bronchicherry, which destroyed me last time. I fought it. So we're going to go try to get some revenge there. Let's reload our weapon while we're going. But that's interesting that the mine shafts do have iron in them. I wonder if you could, I don't know if you can build down there, but I wonder if that wouldn't be a terrible place to build. To try to get yourself ores and stuff like that. Like, I wonder if there's a mine that has just a gazillion ores inside of it. Where it's just like, hey, you thought the location that you were at happy was good, but let's just tell you that there's one with like way more. It's like, oh, wow, okay. But let's see here. So we're going to go up. Let's get ourselves towards that next area. I've been trying to keep an eye out for Liftmonk statues that are at least on our path. I think I'm going to have a long night where maybe I set up a new... Actually, I just saw one over here. Maybe I go to set up a new base somewhere, and as it's just farming around, I go and just gather as much... Wait, where'd it go? I swear... Oh, there it is. I was like, I swear I saw one. And go and just gather as much... Liftmonk effigies as I possibly could. Try to boost our player power that way. We'll just fly up to the top here. Make sure there's none up at the top. There's some dire house. Oh, there was one. Okay, yeah. Oh, and so things I learned. I did it on the, unfortunately the recording that didn't get saved, but these fruit trees, they respawn the fruit on them. So I don't know if they're the exact same fruit. I couldn't remember which ones I picked up in the previous episodes, but those do respawn fruit, so grab them every time you see them. It'll be rather helpful. But let's see here. So I want to go this way to go fight that boss. I believe... Oh, no, maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's this way. The other thing I'm curious... Whoa. Hello, large friend. I should try to catch a few more of these, just to catch pals to level up. Because that is the other reason why we're out here. So let's just use a little bit of a nightmare ball to beat it off, get the most damage. Oh! To be fair, I did not expect to hit it for almost 1,000. So that's on me. That's my fault. I did not think I would kill that. That is a mistake on my part. I really wanted to catch one of those guys because they have planting 3. I believe, if I remember correctly, this one is from the water. Um, also in a mine shaft from before. And the problem is I've definitely seen a few other mine shafts and I didn't explore them, which means I'm afraid there's like bosses underground that I just walked straight past. Just no clue. Just walked right past them. Um, which I guess is also part of the game. Just, hey, I explored inefficiently. I should have gone to like everywhere. And really kind of take my time going through it. I am thoroughly enjoying exploring new areas and seeing what there is to see. Um, but I want to try to get ourselves to that next crafting tier. Mostly because that always seems to push me to explore a bit more. Okay, so this guy is water leaf. So I'm assuming if I use an electricity pal, he'll be good against the water aspect of it. Yep, perfect. And we can stun it. And we'll just keep up the damage. Oh, we've missed our attack. Luckily now we have hit it. Perfect. Oh, that's a nice attack there. We like that one. Good. I have definitely seen though that, or using the base raids as an example, I wanted to fight one with just myself. Just could I stop a base raid as a player versus the pals, and it was extremely difficult. I do think that player damage, besides like getting the last hits to kind of knock out a creature, is starting to become mostly irrelevant to things at your own level. So I'm really going to try to make sure I get some powerful pals to do the fighting for me. I do think that I'm going to be limited, and it could be to the fact that I only have this musket and I don't have the handguns or the rifles. Like, I am very aware that it easily could be stuff like that. But I think that having pals to do good damage. Oh, yes, we caught it. So let's scroll up because we know we went past them. Let's see, where are they? Oh, I must have gone past it already. No, that's the Lux Bloom. Oh, here we are. Bond Cherry Aqua. Its scent drastically changes before and after pairing. It excludes a pleasing. Oh, wow. Let's try this whole English thing again. Its scent drastically changes before and after pairing. It exudes a pleasing aroma before finding a partner, which is called Perfume of Purity. This one has Watering 3, which is huge, because I've only ever found one other thing that had Watering 3. This one has Planting 3. And they both have the same amount of food, so this one drops lettuce, and that one drops tomatoes. Let's see, do they have a habitat? Habitat is unknown. So that is telling me that, one, either I haven't found it, or two, this is the only place to get it. Now, the one thing I don't know... Ooh, a life pendant. The one thing I don't know... Do I have... We should probably put my life pendant on. Ooh, I'm almost full on resources. We can drop some stuff. Let's see here. Let's drop some wood. Let's drop some stone. I'm keeping my coal. We'll put the tomatoes in there. Yeah. The one thing I don't know is if these bosses respawn. That's why I'm so careful about not killing the world bosses out in the open. I don't know if they come back, and I'd be very, like, I know the ones that you can summon come back. So, like, in the past, we accidentally killed Lunaris, but they come back every hour, so you can go farm them as much as you want, which is a great way to get a bunch of pals, especially a bunch of the Ancient Civilization parts. So that could be a very interesting way to, one, farm those parts. I know they also drop from the shiny pals. I don't want to kill the shiny pals. I do very much enjoy them. So I think farming those boss pals would be a great way to do it, and you get it from catching them as well. So let's see here. So we got those two done. Um, let's head towards Univolt, which should be somewhere out in front of us here. Um, wow, this is a I'm like in a very strange shadow. I do think these Serapents are so cool looking. Oh, hello, Fwack. Sorry, buddy, I'm going to take you out. I do need the leather and the PAL fluids. One thing I did notice is, I talked about it in the past episodes when I was rewatching one of them. I saw a... Oh, these guys are so cool. But okay, so we're going to train of thought, two different things. So one thing I saw was you could create flame organs from the little crying person. So I'm wondering if you can create other organs from farming um, to get the other pals. But the other big thing is, I think that as a new player, if I was trying this again, exploring out would be very helpful. I remember fighting the first boss around a lower level in these areas, and like these bandworms, which are easily one of my like, let's look at this thing. It's so cool looking. Um, you could really explore, and there's not a lot of hostile pals to stop you from just going. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. To stop you from going out and exploring the world. I could have potentially stumbled upon the better base earlier and found more interesting pals quite quickly. Um, so I think the game does a good job about the base building. Like, hey, like, let's get this going. But I think going around exploring and playing really however you want to um, would come into very helpful abilities in this game. So I'm actually going to catch this Mamorest because I know it drops the high quality um, power oil that I want. Grab this. Let's see if I can't dodge its attack. So, if you can get behind the pals, by the way, you have a higher chance of capturing them. I know I just keep throwing a ball at its forehead over and over again. But if you kind of circle strafe it while it's in its ball, and you get kind of a good... Oh, actually, I can't do it. It's fine. And you get a good timing... Ooh, inventory full. What did I drop? The Mamorest meat. I'd rather have that than the bread. So let's just grab this. And then, you know what? We'll just use this almost immediately to help out who's there. My inventory is a copper key. No, I have so many keys. But let's just make sure. Actually, why not? Okay, he's supposedly over here somewhere. Or they supposedly are. Do. Nope, this way. But long story short, for what we're trying to do, besides just capturing all these palaces, I'm also still keeping an eye out for a very aesthetically pleasing base. I want one. Oh, hello, look, statue. I want one that's by the water. I wonder if this guy's also underground somewhere. Because I'm not seeing... Oh, no! I wonder where the giant landing horse could be. They could be anywhere. They could be right in front of me. Ah, I see we've started to log. Let's start with a nice little headshot there. The dire hell do some work. Just use the explosion. Actually, you know what? I think my Wix has the highest attack in my group. If I remember correctly. Oh, so here's the big thing. There's like the bosses. If we resummon our guys back, we can have them dodge a bunch of these mechanics. Great way to keep your pals healthy. And obviously you can also just cycle in and out your pals. Oops, I was just off the ledge. Nice. Doing good damage here. Come on, buddy. Use an attack. Ooh, that hurt. Oh, I just stunned him out of the attack. I didn't know I could do that. Let's throw this guy back in. Oh, no, I wanted to throw. Oh no. Don't get stunned to death. Please. Okay, hold. Oh, ow. Wasn't looking. No. Don't break free. Come on. I want to capture you. Yes. There we go. Okay. So we are 100% going to use this stuff. We'll grab some precious claws. Do I have anything else that's not? Oh, here we go. We can just get rid of these, get some technology points, grab the organs there, and let's go to the PAL deck. So where do we think this guy is? I think he's down. So you might notice I did see a few things here, so we'll go through them really fast. Out in the desert area, I did see this really cool red hawk. It was level 44. I didn't even try to tame it. I also saw this thing, which was so cool looking. I'm a huge fan of that thing. It looks very cool. And I also saw, I don't know where I saw this one, but I'm pretty sure, in case we're curious where they are, I'm pretty sure they're all on this island when I flew out there. I just kind of went towards it and did a quick little loop back. But yeah, so I just wanted to point out where those were. That way we can all see it. Oh wait, I didn't find, I just simply went without finding the guy we just tamed. Where is our lightning horse? Let's see here. Oh, Univolt. Oh, wait, oh, this might not be my first Univolt I captured. Yep, it is not the first Univolt I've captured, so I have read the PAL deck already. But we did catch the boss version of it, or the alpha version of it, which is rather cool. Let's see. I have not leveled up yet. Can I check? See how much? Oh, I'm pretty close to the next level. So let's check around. Where can I go to find our next boss? So I think it's Elizabeth. Are we up here? Yeah. Or we go the dragon next. We'll go towards... We'll do the dragon first. Oh, but wait, I want to know... Darn it, I kill it. How about the breath? If I do this, and turn? No. I tried. I do need a way to capture more pals, because actually I guess I can just grab them when they're sleeping. Because I'm trying to get that XP up. So here's what I want to talk about. So from the back here, I have a 53% chance, and you get a back bonus for just throwing them. So if you can get behind them, I don't know if I'll catch everything here, but we're just gonna go on a little catching spree for anyone that's asleep. There we go. So we get experience points, back bonus. If they don't get captured, they don't get captured. Not a big deal. I might even throw a second attack at this one. Ooh, there we go. 96% chance there. But just the idea of going around and capturing things, you can do it quite quickly, and use it to level up also quite quickly. So let's see here. I need to find a way to teleport though. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the base. We're gonna drop off a bunch of our stuff real quick. Incapacitated, it's unconscious. I don't know what happens every once in a while. Every once in a while I'll come back and there'll be a pal that's just out cold, and I don't know what it is. I feel like my weight is actually quite good now, especially because I have this place automated. So I'm just going to pump some abilities and health, as when I went to the new zones and I got attacked, I was almost one-shot like 3 times. So we're just going to put a bunch of points into health. Let's see, any of these done yet? No, okay. Just want to make sure. Oh, no, let me off, please. We have no working on the spheres. That's because no one's working on this. Maybe I'll switch a pal out now that I have more food. Let's see here. So this guy's a transporter, which is helpful. That's the big thing, is transporting is very helpful. That's what I've been using to have them move all this stuff. Maybe transporter 2. These guys are planters. Transporter 2. The cats are so helpful. I cannot express enough how helpful these cats are. Oh, you know what I will do though? I will take the penguin out. I'm going to put in... Where are they? So now that I have more food, I can put in a bigger pal. And then I just wanted to put in... I want to put in something electric. Here, we'll put the new dog in. We'll swap it out for someone who just transports. So that way we can keep this electricity going while we're not home. So while that's happening, we have 9%. We'll throw this guy at the assembly line, and then we'll store all of our loot real quick. There we go. Sort that. Let's just sort this back. We should put the flowers in there. Sort we can into here. I do want to keep the money with me. Keep all this going. A little jolt guy, what's he up to? But it is so cool to see everything working and going. I originally was farming a bunch of wool up in here. I do think maybe I should get rid of them when I'm done. Is this guy charging from somewhere I don't see? Are you charging from like long distances? Are you charging from down there? I think you might be. Oh yeah, look at you go, buddy. Impressive. So let's grab a few of these real fast. Perfect. Okay, actually, let's take a look at the technology while they craft. So we hit the next level. Oh, we got our improved furnace. Oh, and we can get a new flying saddle. I wonder if that guy's faster. I have no idea. Okay, so we want the improved furnace. We'll start with that. The improved tools sound very interesting to me, but I don't know how to make refined ingots yet. So we're just going to wait a second there. And then we will grab the beacon saddle, because that thing could be so cool. So we'll take some cloth here. I think we need like 10 cloth. So let's start that. And then where is our improved... Okay, so I need cement. So we should be able to fly through this ourselves here. So we'll get this going really quickly. The cement might take a little bit longer, which is a bit unfortunate. Cement takes a little bit to craft. I only need 30 of it though. So let's go 3 cements. Hey buddy, why don't we come over here and work on this line? Actually, what I can do, I want to mess up my farm for a second. Actually, you know what? Rather than mess up the farm for a second, I will quickly change some pals on the farm though. So we're going to quickly pull these guys out. We're going to throw 2 more Wixens in, who should run and help craft. And that should make us craft crazy fast to what we're trying to work on. Especially if they come up here and get this going. So these guys all have handling 3. So this is basically, I know they're on the wrong one, but can't do much about that. They should be able to very, very quickly help craft these items up and get us going towards our next area. And actually, while they're crafting, let's talk a brief moment about what the plan is for the future of this base. So I want to move all these beds and everything. I don't have anything that spawns over here. I might even remove these tomato plantations to to a different spot. Maybe move them back up top. My little house is just for skipping part of the day. I might remove my house from these locations, or kind of keep it a little one by one, just to have it tucked away and just make this a mining base. Like remove all the production stuff from here and just have a big giant storage container um, right by this little PAL box. That way they go around, they gather everything they can, and then they bring it into where it all needs to go. And I'm actually kind of afraid that they'll leave all this ore on the ground. So let's go over here and just grab a bunch of this. But you can see, like, so while I've been here crafting, they've been just doing this, and I already have 64 ore, and I'm not even done grabbing all of it. There's just so much of it around the ground that they go out and take. So we'll put more in there. Let's see. If I do this, I can also then just store 500 of it. But right there, so it's like, hey, I was out going around, and I have hundreds more of these things that I could make as they're going around and just gathering everything you need. The tombats are actually so good for this because they mine and they pick up the stuff they mine. So I'm thinking of trying to get a bunch more of those for just specifically for the mining bases, and then really reducing the upkeep of everything else here and having a small amount of pals, and then just making the other pals either just purely defensive or things like that. So let's put this guy right down by our other furnace, and we'll see what we need and when it unlocks here, because I've never used this before. So put that down right there. Oh wow, it takes a while to build. Let's see. Oh good. When we all get here, it'll work out even better. Perfect. Come on, let's get it done, team. Everyone just working really hard to put this one furnace. Big fan of it. Okay. So we can make charcoal ingots and refined ingots here, which require coal. Okay. So I only found that one thing of coal, but we will use it to craft these 25 refined ingots. I believe this guy has kindling as well, so let him go out. But now that we have more things going, I'm going to quickly come up here. I know these guys are all crafting. Here, can we like really get this thing working? Yeah, here we go. So this is the other part I want to talk about. So I want to have a dedicated mining base, just get that all going, get everything good there. This is the other part though that I think I'm sleeping on, is having a production base where I just have pals that are great at producing things. So allowing the bases to be good at one specific option. So maybe have my aesthetic base that's great with production, where I have just pals with handy 3 that are just made to build things. Then I have another base that's all about grabbing materials. And then I know I can have up to 3 bases, I think. Maybe I can get more later on, but currently I am locked to 3. And have just the resources all funneled to one base. So far, the only thing I think I would need to get that's not value bases are obviously any way to get coal, and then sulfur for bullets, and other things like that. Because if I go over here, to create the ammo, you need gunpowder, which then I have like, oh, so this isn't even in. And then polymer, like there's so many things you can do. I have also been going out and gathering more bone and pal fluids just to make cement, because cement seems to be very necessary. I think I already have a Giga Shield. Yeah, okay. So these guys are flying now. But with that though, we're gonna go and let's see here. We're gonna fight one of these bosses before I end this episode. So we're gonna go to the lake center here. We're gonna go and fight the giant. Oh, wait. I'm going to swap those out real quick. So, is there anyone that's just transporting that I can get here? I know some of the hawks have transporting 3. Let's put this other hawk out there. Because I have a bunch of stuff on the ground, and I just don't want to have a bunch of stuff on the ground. You know what? We'll put a penguin out there. Just because the penguins are fun. But that should be good. Oh, boy, I wanted to craft the beacon saddle. Oh, there's so many things. This game is so fun. Okay, so we're going to leave that to it. And we're going to... Wow, it's just a cluster. We're going to go out and... Mission PAL box available. Build large PAL bed. Max PALs are based on the world setting. So I'm wondering, because it says the max PALs limit, but not the max bases. I'm wondering because it looks like every 5-ish levels, I get a second base. Because I got one at 10, I got one at 15. I wonder if I get to 20, if I can make 4 bases, which would be pretty interesting. But I want to go out and fight that boss. There you go. Oh, I was also looking at the comments. So this is a great example, because I saw it and thought about it. If there's a cave, right, you can make markers. So make a marker, and then I'll do a little star for the caves. That way it's like, hey, you know, there's a cave here with a boss that you can go fight. Oh, maybe I should actually do the boss symbol, because there's a boss there. So let's go over here, go to my marker, and we'll change it. But mark the caves, so in the future I can go and re-find all of them. Could be a great way to track back and find what I missed in different areas. That way, because every time I'm exploring and I find a cave, I'm like, oh, look, a cave, and I run away from it. It's like, oh, well, you know, I probably should remember where that is just for the future. These robin quills are still one of my favorite pals I've seen. They're so funny. I also really like the lore of that. It's like, hey, their bones are found near people, but I'm going to think that's a positive one, and the only reason their bones are found near people is because they're trying to help them. Kind of like the classic, like Robin Hood, who tried to help people as well. So let's see if I can find Elizabeth. Just a giant bee somewhere on the map. Where can they be? Oh, I flew over it already. They could really be anywhere. I wonder if there's a... See, my problem is I wonder if there's a cliff to one of the sides. That's usually how it works. Oh, I wonder... Hey, is that coal? Are you coal? Oops, I want to be the big eyes. Now you're stone. Does that mean this is also stone? Okay. Well, maybe I can't identify the new stones as well as I thought I could. So that's sulfur, iron, stone. I thought maybe one of them was going to be coal. Where is this Elizabeth? Are they down here, you think? Is this another cave I found? Looks like another cave. Grab the egg. So once again, we'll just go on the map here. I'll just go over quickly. You press E to make a marker. So I'm going to go marker, boss, done. So now I have the cave marked. I'm going to do a quick little lap around this side to see if I cannot find this Elizabeth or a cave that they might be in or anything along those sorts. If I don't see it though, I'm going to head back and... Oh, there's Live Monk. Nothing there. I'll head back and fight the dragon if I can find them. This is not the first time I haven't been able to find this Elizabeth. I must be missing a cave of some sort, is my best guess. I'm betting it's here. I just don't see it. Let's see, anything down here? Nope. Oh, might as well grab this while I'm right here. Oh, there's one up over here. This is the big thing. The more you explore, the more of these lift monks you find, which then increases your character power and capture power. Like, I think going around and grabbing a bunch of these could be a phenomenal way of improving player power and also letting you explore the world. Like, I really think I should have gone all around to do the best I could there. Oh, look, see, here we go. Here's another cave I haven't explored. So let's go over here. Like, already I just found 3 caves in the span of just a moment, and now I can just mark them out and go from there. Where is the dragon? It's to my south. So let's go over here to this dragon. The other big thing is I don't think your bases can be raided while you're not there. So if you're ever trying to just stall out being raided or you're kind of nervous about it, you can go out and explore and find a lot of locations. But I am so curious if the hawk saddle, which I completely forgot to start crafting before I left, is faster than my bandworm here. Because I know if we're talking about speed, that my deer is just crazy fast with the antlers going up. Though I'm curious things... Oh, there we go. So this guy's right where he should be. So level 30, dragon type. I don't know if I have anything that's strong or weak to dragons. So actually, we're going to fight you on the back of this guy. Because my first shot always does more damage over here. Oh wow, we only did 30 damage to him. So, let's see. Dark seems to be weak to dragon, good to know. Fire doesn't do a lot either. Ooh, this one might be a little more difficult than I was expecting. So, let's dismount here. Ow. We'll use my vixen. There we go. There we go. Oh my gosh. So this is what I was talking about when getting more health. I know that I've eaten a bunch of the attacks, but in these areas, the harder the bosses, the more damage they deal. And I'm actually afraid they're going to start just one-shotting me because I don't have enough points into health. I think bringing around healing pals might become absolutely necessary to future parts of the game. That and bringing pals to deal your damage as well. The gentle sky dragon. Let's just do this. Ooh. Oh no, we killed it. Luckily we already have one of those. But so this is, I guess this will be a good test to see if this guy does respawn. Luckily I do know where to catch them. I am sad that I defeated the gentle sky dragon. I tried to resummon my guy before the fire tornadoes hit it, but you know, sometimes you don't. You're not fast enough. Mistakes are made. But once again, ready? There's another cave right here. So we can just mark this cave real fast. Mark cave. And I think doing things like that, where I can keep track of what I found already and previously, is a great tip, rather than just spotting stuff and then heading out and kind of forgetting where things were. Let's see. So I want to get to the wow. Like, look at this. There's a bunch of iron over here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 nodes. 8, 2, 4, 6. There's 8 nodes of iron. 9 if you're lucky. If you build a base here, you can maybe get all of them. There is a camp here. So you know what we have to do before we leave. Now in this episode, we have to go out here. We gotta rescue. Oh, it's just a chickpea. We gotta rescue the chicken! Don't worry, chicken, we're coming! We'll release the scary looking frog. I say frog. I meant to say lion, and the word frog came out. So, you know, that's pretty close. Okay, and then I believe I saw the teleporter. We'll let them fight until we're good. We'll throw the little vixen out there. Let the Lord of Fox get out there. We'll teleport back home to... Where are we? There we go. Got lost for a second on the map. Teleport back home. Get ourselves putting everything away. Let's see here. Let's put this away. Store what we can. I have a good amount of inventory, so I'm going to remove this workbench. Then we're going to build the PAL workbench right here. And then we're going, wow, we can craft a lot of things here. We're going to craft this. And then we'll mount this, and this will be the end of the episode when I try out this new flying mount. So let's get this on. But yeah, so like this part's crazy. So I'm crafting stuff and they're mining iron. I'm blown away by it. The fact that they can do that. The problem that I had before, if you took the miners and you put them in the, you put that little mining camp down to get stone, all the miners go for the stone and they all kind of, no one else goes out and gets the iron. And like we've been seeing, iron hasn't been super necessary. What other things can I build here that I don't have? So, I have that. I have all those. I have the deer. I don't think I have the Araxalian saddle. Oh my gosh, we could build the grenade launcher guy if I had platinum fragments. So we'll probably have to do that one. We'll throw the mammoth out, get this stuff going. Oh, actually, nope. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to summon my new flying mount. So we're on our new bird. Oh, it's fast. Oh, it's so much faster. Look at this thing go. Holy bejeebers. A little scorching egg. Oh my gosh, it's so much faster. Well, this is cool. I am a huge fan of this. Well, now we can traverse the world very quickly, which means, you know, next episode, well, we'll open this large egg before the episode ends. Oops. So, we'll incubate this. What do we get? Another Reptaro. We're going to throw in, you know, we've been doing a lot of fire eggs. Let's throw in a damp egg. Maybe we catch something new. So, next episode, I plan on using our new flying mount, now that we know it goes this quickly, to maybe take a look for a new, maybe beautiful or cool area. Try to level up a bit more. I do want to try to get ourselves maybe an area that I can find coal. Good little resource base there. That way we can get these refined ingots. I don't know how to create carbon fiber. I have not seen a thing of carbon fiber. I was hoping the advanced furnace would pop it up. We go get the refined ingots right away. And we'll store the refined ingots there. I'm not quite sure how we get the carbon fiber yet. But with that, everyone, we're going to pause here. I'm going to, turns out I'm going to shoot electricity at my own base, which is hurt. Oh no. And yeah, with that, have a wonderful day, a good night, and a good morning to everybody. I'll see you all in the next one.